Sledgehammer!
Yo, Sledgehammer Sports is back with another one, and today we are breaking down / giving my prediction on Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship in Abu Dhabi, going down next weekend, whatever date that is, I don't know. Here we go, let's get into it. Tom Aspinall, he is the shortest average fight time in all the UFC. All his wins have been by finish, and even his loss was a finish. It was a knee injury against Curtis Blades in their first fight. He's only gone to the second round once in his whole UFC career, and he's obviously the reigning and defending undisputed UFC champion after retiring Donald Duck John Bones Jones. Speaking of John Jones, the man he beat to become heavyweight champion, Ciryl Gane, will be facing Tom Aspinall. Ciryl Gane is a former interim UFC heavyweight champion, and he's on a 2-fight win streak. In reality, he lost his last fight against Volkov, but we'll move past that. He has beaten Sergey Spivak, Volkov twice, Derek Lewis, and even Junior Dos Santos back in 2020. Breaking these guys down stylistically, starting off with Aspinall. He is so light on his feet, moves like Wonder Boy, hits like Ngannou, doesn't actually move like Wonder Boy, but you know what I mean, he moves like a welterweight. Absolutely beautiful 1-2 down the pipe. This man can finish you on the feet, he can submit you, he can do it all. The only thing he can't do is take you to a decision, because he'll have beaten you by then. He's great in the clinch, he's phenomenal on the ground, he's ruthless with his elbows on the floor. He's just the whole package. There's nothing Tom Aspinall cannot do. In his last fight, he defended the interim heavyweight title against Curtis Blades, and he knocked down Curtis Blades with a jab. He also trained with the greatest ever heavyweight kickboxer in glory, Rico Verhoeven, who's been the champion for like 10-15 years, something outrageous like that. And even his takedowns, the timing of his takedowns are absolutely insane. Tom Aspinall, he can do it all. Gane is quite similar to Aspinall in the fact that they are both light on their feet. Gane likes to bounce a lot. That's what he's known for. He's bouncing constantly, up and down, out of that southpaw stance, light on his feet. Very agile guy. Likes to keep it at range, likes to use his kicks, side kicks, teeps, stuff like that. Likes to set up counters with his feints. And that's something he could use against Aspinall, since Aspinall does tend to keep his chin in the air. Gane, he's improved a lot on the ground. If you look at the Volkov fight, Gane made a lot of improvements. You know, he got up when Volkov was on top of him. He threatened submissions on the floor. Bear in mind, he didn't get any of them, and wasn't barely even close, but he went for a guillotine, went for a Kimura, went for a heel hook. Like, the guy's not that bad on the ground. When you think about it, he's made leaps and bounds in his ground game. Another thing to think about is he has the 5-round experience edge over Aspinall. Aspinall is not used to going 5, 3, even 2 rounds, because he always finishes it so early. So if Gane can survive the first few rounds, he may have that 5-round main event championship experience, and that could help him a lot to win a decision over Aspinall, who isn't used to being dragged into deep waters. And we've never seen Aspinall in deep waters. We don't know what he's like. For all we know, Aspinall could get better as the fight goes on, but heavyweight MMA, big guys, they're probably going to get tired. They're definitely going to get tired. And so Gane could use that to his advantage in the later rounds if it gets there, which is unlikely. The way I see Tom Aspinall winning this fight is literally, he could do it anywhere. He could do it on the feet, and he could do it on the floor. On the feet, if he just lands that 1-2, it could be over for Ciryl Gane. It could be done. In the UFC, we have never seen Gane get knocked out. We've never seen him laid out cold, whether that's from ground and pound or just on the feet. So he's got a decent chin on him. So maybe Gane could be the first one to survive Tom Aspinall's punches. But if Tom can't do that, then what he's going to do is he's going to just take him down, and he's going to submit Gane. That's another avenue for Tom, because he's been doing jiu-jitsu since he was age 5, age 6, something like that. He's been grappling almost all his life. So he's got a massive advantage over Ciryl Gane on the ground. Plus, if Gane throws like a sloppy kick or something, Tom Aspinall can just grab the kick, take him down. Even if he just gets him into clinch, throws a few strikes, trips him, goes to the ground, and it's over. So many ways for Tom to get this fight to the ground and win it on the ground through a submission. The only way I see Gane winning this fight is through a counter strike. Tom comes in for a takedown, knee up the middle, it's all over. Tom comes in with a 1-2, Gane slips, boom, chins Tom while Tom's chin is in the air because that is Tom's only chink in his armour. This fight, I don't see it going to a decision at all. It's heavyweight MMA. I know sometimes you can get decisions, but it's rare, especially in Tom Aspinall fights. I don't think this is going to a decision in any way, shape or form. But if it does, Gane does have that 5-round experience edge, which could help him, as I've said before. All that being said, this is the most basic prediction I've ever done. Tom's going to win this in the first round with a submission. Simple as that. No more needs to be said. And still, UFC heavyweight champion, the Englishman, Tom Aspinall. Let me know what you think. Who's going to win? What method of victory? Let me know. Let me know if you think I'm talking rubbish. We can have a discussion. I'll see you in the next one.